We will now get into this move. This move is really straightforward, it's really easy to do. I have got a variation and I'm going to teach that for you. It's always good in the right circumstances to know a couple of different ones. I know the standard version, like this, where you can pull a card out like that. Also I know one by Dan and Dave where you can take it like that. Also one that I do, which looks like that. Not the best example. I'm going to teach you two of those variations, obviously not the one by Dan and Dave because that is not mine to teach. So the center double is super straightforward. You're going to have your first finger curled under and you're going to have the cards in mechanics grip. And if you know how to riffle the cards, that's fine, you know this step. You're going to riffle down the deck and usually the spectator will say stop. So let's say they stop right here. What you're going to do is have your first finger here and your thumb here, and you're just going to pull it up a tiny bit like that. This is going to allow your middle finger to come in here, ready to take the double. So from the top, you riffle down like that, do that, and your middle finger's here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to riffle off two cards with your thumb, like this. And that's all there is to it. So that's two cards. Now there is a sound there when you do it. You can work on minimizing that. I tend to just do it in noisy environments, so it doesn't really have an issue for me. But it's always good to note that there is a sound when doing this. So you are in this position, so you've done that and you've got the double. So you'll notice that your three fingers are on the side here. So once you've got this double, you're going to take with your thumb here, you'll notice the thumb's pretty much about here, and it's going to revolve around this middle finger here. So when doing this, it's keeping the cards square. Once you've done this, you're just going to turn your wrist palm down and grab out the card. From the top, you are going to riffle down like this, grip, bend a little bit, riffle off two cards, and you're just going to revolve it around, turn your wrist down, and there you go. Now this is not going to give you a perfect double every time. There might be a time where you do that and you take three cards by mistake. That does happen. But after a while you are going to be able to notice how many cards you're taking. You're able to notice from your finger that you've riffled two cards. You'll be able to notice from your thumb. You will just generally be able to notice. You'll know the difference between two cards and three cards. So I hope that is beneficial to you. So I'm also going to teach the variation. Now this variation is better with a broken in deck because there are a lot more chances to flash that there are two cards. So you need to be very, very comfortable with this before you go and perform it. It's also good to know different versions of this. So if it's not right to do it then, let's say you've got a heckler burning your hands and you want to play it safe, it's good to do the standard way. So this starts off in the same way. You're going to riffle down, grab the double like that. But instead, underneath here, you're not going to have your middle finger here. You're going to move your middle finger out of the way, so when it revolves, it's going to be around your ring finger. And it's the same sort of concept, you're just removing one of your fingers out of the way. You have now got this double, and you're going to be able to just place it on top like that. Now notice, even showing you that slowly, you see that the cards are separating, but you're going to do this, that there, tuck your middle finger in, rotate it along like that, and when you're about here, you're going to pinch with your, I forgot my fingers there, your thumb and your first finger, and your first finger is kind of going to be on the edge to keep it square, and that's also against your ring finger, which is also keeping it square. Your thumb is pinching on the top and your middle finger is pinching on the bottom. It's pretty good to manage if you know what you're doing. Sorry, not know what you're doing, but more you've been practicing this for a while and you know what pressures to do, because you do need to make it look natural at the same time. Definitely worth learning and putting some work into, but I just think this looks really clean like that. And at times, if I'm feeling adventurous, I can kind of do that and show it like that, and then just kind of try to make it look like one card. So that was pretty much my tutorial on the center double. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, please drop a like and leave a comment. That would be great. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.